Have you ever noticed the smartest person in the room is usually the quietest? They're not the loudest. They're not trying to prove anything. And yet, when they finally speak, everyone listens. So what's really going on here? Why do smart people stay quiet? It's not because they have nothing to say. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Smart people stay quiet because they understand something most people don't. And once you understand this, you'll start seeing silence in a completely different way. Let's break it down. First, smart people observe more than they speak. While most people are busy talking, reacting, or trying to be heard, smart people are watching. They notice tone. They notice body language. They notice what people don't say. Because real intelligence isn't just about speaking. It's about understanding. Think about a meeting at work. Everyone is throwing ideas around, interrupting each other, trying to sound confident. But there's always that one person sitting quietly, listening, analyzing. And when they finally speak, their words actually matter. Because they didn't just react. They processed everything first. Second, they think before they speak. Most people speak to think. Smart people think and then speak. That small difference changes everything. Because once words leave your mouth, you can't take them back. And intelligent people know that. They understand that careless words can ruin relationships, create misunderstandings, and make them look less competent. So instead of reacting instantly, they pause. They choose their words carefully. And that's why when they speak, it sounds intentional, clear, and powerful. Third, they avoid unnecessary conflict. Not every argument is worth winning. And smart people know this. Have you ever tried arguing with someone who just refuses to understand? No matter what you say, they keep going. Now here's the difference. Most people will keep arguing to prove they're right. But smart people, they step back. Because they understand something important. Winning an argument doesn't always mean winning in life. Sometimes, silence is the smartest response. Not because they're weak, but because they're in control. Fourth, they value meaningful conversations. Smart people don't like small talk for too long. They don't enjoy talking just for the sake of talking. They prefer conversations that teach something, add value, or go deeper. That's why they may seem quiet in groups, because most conversations are surface level. But put them in the right conversation, with the right people, and suddenly they open up, they talk more, they share ideas, they engage deeply. So it's not that they don't like talking. They just don't waste words where it doesn't matter. And finally, silence gives them power. In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, silence stands out. When you talk less, people pay more attention when you do speak. Your words carry more weight. Your presence feels stronger. And people start to see you as someone who thinks deeply, acts carefully, and speaks with purpose. Think about leaders, CEOs, or highly respected individuals. They don't talk all the time. But when they do, people listen. Because silence creates authority. Now here's something important. Being quiet doesn't automatically make someone smart. And being talkative doesn't mean someone is not intelligent. But the ability to control when you speak. That's where real intelligence shows. Because it's easy to talk. It's harder to stay silent when you feel the urge to react. And that control is powerful. So next time you're in a conversation, meeting, or even an argument, try this. Pause, observe, think, and then decide if your words are actually needed. Because sometimes, the smartest thing you can say is nothing at all. And the person you thought was too quiet might just be the one who understands everything. If you found this useful, subscribe for more videos on human behavior and psychology. Because once you understand how people think, you start seeing the world differently.